Hello, hello. It's Friday. So, before I get started, let's go ahead and clear our energies. I welcome in my spirit guides and all angels, nice and greatest good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Hello, Manon. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Meg. Hi, Charlotta. Hello, Trish. Hello, Carol. Laurie. Hello, Love Street. So, guys, it's Friday, and guess what? Tomorrow is a Mercury retrograde. So, how are you guys feeling? Are you feeling good or feeling a little off? Hello, Erin. Hello, Steph, Vanessa. Hi, Kayla. Long time no see. So off, yeah. So, before I begin, I'd like to go ahead and sage my area. And I would like to start off with this video with this particular book. It's the Mercury Retrograde book that was gifted to me from Theo. So, if you watched me on my Monday video, I was sharing some of the gifts that he had sent, and this is one of the items. And so, I wanted to share some of the information that was in this book. Now, most of it, you guys already know, okay? But there could be some additional guidance where you can what? Turn chaos into creativity to repair, renew, and revamp your life. So, let me ask you a question. So, if you guys notice, the microphone is in a different location. So, I'm pretty sure you can hear me in this, I don't know, this proximity. But can you hear me from here? Can you guys hear me from this location? I know it sounds better up here, but what about over here? Can y'all hear me? Can I speak like this and you guys can hear? Yes? Okay. That's good. No? Lori says no. Yes, we can hear you. Okay. Yes? Okay, good. Because my natural voice is really low, and so I feel like I have to scream into the mic. But if you guys can hear me, that's good. So I don't have to like break my neck to talk into the mic like this. That's the whole reason I got this thing. Let's see. So let me go ahead and burn some sage. So I have some really exciting stuff that I want to share with you, but it's not going to be today. It might be October, I think maybe November. But I'm going to be working on some projects that I hope I can share with you in November. So I'm super excited for that. See, I'm going to give y'all some sage too. Make sure everyone's clean. Thank you, Love Street. I tried. I tried to iron my hair out. Thank you, Steph. Thank you all for being here with me on the live. Okay, so I would like to read from this book and share what it says. Now, obviously, I'm not going to read the entire book, but just some good key points. Okay. Common effects of the retrograde. Gadgets that were in perfect working order suddenly break down. You can't find your keys anywhere. You don't read the small print on a document and later find out it cost you dearly. Guys, I just got my contract renewed to stay in this place. I'm thinking about leaving. I don't know. I have like this weird feeling, but I signed it before the retrograde going in retro, but we're in the pre shadow. But I read that document like two or three times, so we'll find out when it's time. Yeah. Let's see what else. You buy something expensive and find out it's half price in the sale or a couple weeks later or cheaper elsewhere. Dang. I mean, guys, okay, so if you guys are buying some pricey items, don't don't try to be so quick to buy it, okay? I mean, shoot, you could find that thing possibly at Ross, Just saying. Hold on. Your computer crashes and you lose all your work. Okay. Documents don't reach the intended recipient, or your phone call or text message goes unanswered. So, feminines, okay, don't trip if you send your masculine a message and they didn't respond. Okay. Just expect, like, during the retrograde, stuff can happen. So, don't try to, take it to heart. Your flight is delayed or your luggage goes missing. You turn up in the wrong restaurant when meeting a friend. Your workmate forgets that you arranged a meeting and doesn't show up. Dang. Your pay gets directed to the wrong bank account. Man, that sucks. You have an argument with your best friend because they think you've been gossiping about them. Now, guys, okay, like y'all need to calm down, okay? This is gonna last until, okay, so it's gonna last until what, October, right? But Mercury goes finally direct in November, okay? So think about November 4th because prior to November 4th, we're still in the post shadow. I don't count that either. Okay. Like when they say Mercury goes direct in October, I forgot what the date was. I don't know. I had it written down somewhere, but you could do the research when Mercury goes direct. Just be mindful. You haven't. Let's see. You get stuck in a traffic jam or your car breaks down. Here are some other ones. It says, of course, all of these things can happen when Mercury isn't retrograde. It's just that they seem to do more frequently than, during a normal time. All of this is inconvenient, annoying, and frustrating. And the best thing that you can do is plan ahead and be extra mindful of Mercury's influence. And of course, things can also go right during Mercury's retrograde. For example, an old friend gets back in touch. So this could be your masculine reaching out to you. Okay, so that's a positive. You finally finish a work project that's been driving you mad. So if you've been procrastinating or pushing something off to the side, using this time during the Mercury retrograde is actually beneficial, which is in my situation because I'm trying to finish my tarot deck, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. A gadget breaks down, but you get a new one and it's better than what you had. You renegotiate an agreement in your favor. So just because something didn't happen, it was possibly for your protection. So think about the positives. You have to redo a project, and in doing so, it improves. So sometimes when you lose something, it's okay because maybe that's your chance to build something better. You need to have a tricky conversation you've avoided, but it works out well. So there could be some kind of discussions, okay? And what you didn't realize was that, hey, it actually turned out a lot better than what you thought. Something that you've been looking for turns up. So if you've been missing something, like you lost an item and you've been trying to find this thing forever and ever, it just magically appears. When you find the purse you lost and it has cash in it, that's a good thing. Your redecorating projects turn out a lot better than you had hoped. Your website crashes and you replace it with a much better website. You return a dress you bought because you didn't like the color and have no problems getting a refund. Your dreams bring you insight into a problem, and that's what it says. So there's three passes of the Mercury retrograde, and it's the unconscious, the conscious, and let's see here. And it's like consciously skilled. So it's the unconsciously unskilled, the consciously unskilled, and the consciously skilled. So usually with the third, this is the third retrograde in this year. So hopefully at the end of this year, you guys have learned something from the beginning of the year, right? We have three chances to make our wrongs right. And this is the final pass for 2021. That's what I'm seeing. So I hope that that was actually helpful. Let's see here. It says, don't assume everything will go wrong during Mercury retrograde. Sometimes it will work in your favor. For example, if you turn down a job because the salary is too low, the employer might come back with a better offer. That's actually really positive. When Mercury retrograde brings old issues to the surface, remember to use it as an opportunity to tidy up anything you left unresolved in the past. Once you've done that, you can collect your ideas and figure out what you're going to do next. At the very least, Mercury retrograde is a great excuse to get organized. This isn't the right time to start something new, but you can improve what you already have started or complete any unfinished projects. If you do have to start something new, guess what? You'll probably restart it or end it under the future Mercury retrograde. So, guys, I'm in limbo with this because I'm working on some new projects, but I have some old projects. It's a mixture of both. So, I'm going to put this to the test and see, now obviously every time when I do this, it's like, okay, well, I kind of knew about it. I'm just hard headed, you know? Even if you try, you'll find it hard to nail down a plan. Be aware that it may be hard to get decisions from others, and any decision that is made will likely be subject to change once Mercury turns direct. Sometimes, close relationships can be problematic under Mercury retrograde. For example, there could be a miscommunication, and your loved one could announce dramatically that they're off and will never darken your door again, only to return the following week. That's because people aren't always thinking straight. So, mind you, okay, like things are scrambled. Okay, maybe you're not going to get the clarity. Now, this isn't true for everyone. I really definitely do feel it really depends on your natal chart. So, look at your natal chart and see how it's going to affect you. So, as you know, with the Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of R's that you need to really think of. First, it's renewal, then it's review. Then you reflect. Then you revise. Then you revamp. You repair. You rethink. It's a lot of re's, right? You refrain. You do your research. You return. You revisit. Reorganize. Retrieve. And reconnect. Resolve and repeat. There's a lot. So take this time to do some introspection or reflection. Now, there's a lot of do's and don'ts that this book really covers. I might just cover that at a later time. Okay. Let's go ahead and get straight into the challenge for the twin flame collective energies. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you, Carol, for that super chat. Thank you, honey. So let's go ahead and see. That's a good one, Linda. Retrain your brain. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the current overall energy of our divine masculine, divine feminine collective? What is the current overall energy, please, Spirit? What is coming towards this collective with the start of this Mercury retrograde? And what are their energies towards each other? Dang, we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, this is what I'm feeling, guys. This is masculine's overall energy. They are actually reviewing a situation of an unrequited love relationship. Okay. This could be towards you, but I really feel like it's towards the karmic. Okay. They're actually revisiting this idea that it's a one sided love connection, and no matter how much this masculine tries, it's like, what in the world? It's one sided, right? Because I really feel like this could be a karmic over here. This karmic is looking at this masculine like, what? You want to kiss my hand? Okay, kiss it, you know? Also, towards the feminine, we have your children, but it's in reverse. Your love life is being affected by children. This is beautiful. So, this is what I'm feeling, and it's not going to resonate for every twin flame, but this is what Spirit wants to show. If masculine was staying stuck in a karmic relationship because it was number one, unrequited, and they were using children as an excuse for the reasons why they can't get out of this relationship with the karmic, it is no longer an issue. Okay. This masculine is no longer going to let this person know, okay, or actually, that the children is no longer an issue. So they're not going to use children as an excuse for them to not be with you. Because why? Right now they're in a one-sided love connection, and perhaps for some, this masculine maybe told you that they didn't love you. Okay, that's another energy. Masculine knows that they didn't really give this relationship a chance when it comes to the feminine. They know that they didn't really put the effort. So, masculine is doing a lot of review and a lot of renewal, okay, reflection about love. Their love was one sided, maybe with the karmic, maybe it was one sided from the feminine towards the masculine. And also, why? Maybe it was because of kids. Maybe if it's not a child situation, this masculine is no longer using excuse that they can't birth something new. This is about renewal, birthing something new. And they're releasing that idea that they can't. But they realize that they didn't even put in the effort. With you, feminine, we have your religious factors, but it's in reverse. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. If this is something spiritual, you're not letting your spirituality get in the way of whatever that you're pursuing. You're actually pushing it to the side. And also, I really hope you guys can hear me. I have the window open. Maybe you're not looking forward towards this reconciliation. So it's almost as if, feminines, if you have reconciliation, that's great, but you're being realistic, which is another RE word. Maybe you're realizing that You and your divine masculine possibly don't have the same spiritual beliefs. So you're reflecting on this. You're not, having expectations of this masculine having a renewal with you. And I really feel you're going to be okay with it. Okay. Masculines, they're really thinking about their love life right now. And it sucks. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Let me grab let's go ahead and get straight into it. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is this masculine's energy towards their divine feminine? What is the energy, please, Spirit? How are they currently thinking of you? How are they feeling? What is it that they want? And what is the challenge? And what is the outcome? What is the masculine's energy towards the feminine for the weekend as Mercury goes retrograde? Thank you. This masculine knows dang well that, they're not putting any effort into the situation. It shows up right here. Give your relationship a chance. They didn't even give the relationship a chance when it comes to you. That's what I'm saying. And why? Because they're stuck in a codependent relationship. It was unrequited. For what reason are they staying in a codependency? They are actually no longer letting children affect them and their decision makings when it comes to love. That's what I'm seeing. Wow. This masculine is really thinking about their sense of stability. Now, I feel like the reason why that they're kind of stuck in this way is maybe because of their home. That's why they're not able to work on it with you, feminine. That's what I'm seeing. And also, they haven't been honest. Maybe they're tiptoeing away from the truth, because their material stability was far more important than a love relationship. But look at this. Maybe some of these masculines are going to tell you that, yes, it wasn't fair. Maybe it wasn't fair with this masculine dealing with their karmic situation. But what I'm also feeling is that maybe for some, they're getting a divorce. There's no justice in this home environment that they were stuck to. Okay, that's the feeling that I'm getting. That's why this masculine can't come forward towards you. So, masculine is in awareness of what's going on with their life. They know that you are the true divine feminine here with the Empress. There is growth, okay? This masculine knows that there is a true growth with you. And look, they really want to come forward towards you. Now, for some, you could, see your masculine, and that's for some of you, okay? They're going to come back and they want to reconcile. That's actually really beautiful. So, masculine is awakened to this connection towards the feminine. I really honestly feel like masculine is really thinking about renewing their, I want to say, vows with their divine feminine. And that's for some if you're actually married to your masculine. Look at this. Masculine wants, a long term commitment. They want family, a real family, not a fake family. This masculine was in a fake family. They realized that they were in an unrequited love situation and whatever reason, and it's children. Okay. They're no longer letting children hold them back. They want a true long term connection with their feminine. Dang, look at this, guys. Man, I'm shocked. Masculines, they want to offer a commitment. Like they want to wife you up, husband you up. They're definitely coming in with truth, honesty, integrity. They want to check in and say, hey, feminine, let's do this. This is a divine connection. They know this. That's really beautiful. And, they knew that they didn't really balance out the situation with you, but they're going to give it a shot, guys. Okay. I really feel like these masculines, okay, they're going to come in small waves, but you're going to get contact or communication from the masculine between now and November. Okay. I definitely do see it now. Obviously, November is safe, but if you actually get contact from your masculine during a retrograde, it's actually a good thing because if they show up during a retrograde and they resolve any kind of unfinished business, they're here to fix, to make their wrongs right. And that's actually a really good thing. So let's see. So feminines, when you release expectations of your masculine because of what your spiritual beliefs are, you're actually manifesting your masculine, and you're putting your intention out there. What will be, will be, and universe is, creating the conditions for your masculine to really see this. Why? Because of this planetary situation that we're all going through. So let's see. Masculine is thinking that they've been holding back the truth, that they needed to work on themselves. And for some, they allowed a karmic to emotionally manipulate them. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. How are they feeling? They want to come forward towards you and communicate. So there's definitely communication that's coming through. They want to communicate that they're sorry for backstabbing and betraying you. Guys, like there's communication coming through. I'm actually surprised. It's in this reading like multiple times. I'm like a little shocked. Masculine wants to come in and communicate that they want to get out of this ending. They're sorry for hurting you. Like this is like a confession. They're coming in. They know that they want that, they're feeling like this is the time that they're going to come back and make their wrongs right. They're keeping a secret that, you know, they weren't really loving on themselves. They didn't even respect themselves. They needed to work on how they were opening up, when it comes to love. Maybe this person was emotionally repressed. They had a hard time of expressing their emotions, but they're feeling very passionate for this change. Dang. Look, guys, do you see this? Okay, this is what the action. Masculine is walking away from this situation. Something shocking happened to this masculine that is going to cause the masculine to walk away. And I really feel like it's from the karmic. Because why? Through this Mercury retrograde, they're realizing that they're in an unrequited love relationship. And they're not going to let children, let this masculine stay stuck in a loveless connection for what? So that the karmic can collect paychecks? No, it doesn't work like that. Sorry. The challenge or obstacle here is this Two of Swords with Three of Cups, guys. So masculine has a hard time of, telling this karmic off. Should I stay or should I go? That's a challenge. Masculine knows that they need to cut that karmic off. I really feel like they're going to do it because I definitely see that they're walking away from this situation. Let's see. What is the outcome? We have here the Fool in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm feeling is that this masculine, okay, has a hard time of having a new start with their feminine. For some, maybe this masculine is still scared of approaching their feminine, and this was too much, so they had to walk away from the feminine, and that's for some. And ultimately, they feel like they can't have a fresh new start because they're still stuck in a karmic relationship. So it's 50-50, guys. Masculines, okay, if masculine is not following their higher self, what spirit is like sending like signals and say, hey, masculine, you've been thinking about your feminine. It's time to reach out and connect with your feminine so that you could actually evolve spiritually. okay, and really mature and this connection that you have with your divine counterpart. Have you learned your lessons? Now, we have like three chances to make our wrongs right within this whole cycle, right? Within a whole year cycle with the Mercury retrograde. So if your person shows up around this time, that's actually a good thing. But if they show up and show out, that means, guess what? With the next Mercury retrograde, they'll be back. And for some, they may skip a retrograde because they're dealing with a karmic situation. So it's really up to this masculine. Is enough enough? I mean, are they going to end this year and wipe their hands clean of all the garbage that they've been dealing with the karmic, and start and have a fresh new beginning with the feminine? I mean, the choice is up to this masculine, and I'm getting frustrated because masculine's chicken shit. Sorry, guys. What did I say? Look, they're sitting here watching you, feminine. Why? They're acting all cold, okay? Maybe a little conceited, and they're manipulating, not able to like communicate to you, maybe because out of fear of not being able to work on the situation with you, but they didn't even have the balls to connect with their feminine. So, do you see? There's a lot of communication in this masculine's mind. They're reviewing, they're rethinking, they're thinking about, making amends with their feminine. But I see that they're going to be watching you, feminine, because they're going to come off as, like they didn't care, they're being cold. This is like being manipulative, having the upper hand of not really communicating, still keeping the feminine stuck, and I guess that's the reason why, feminines, that you're showing up with, what, if masculine wants to reconcile, that's great, but you're not going to have expectations on this masculine to reconcile with you, because of your religious differences of what you believe and what masculine believes. Because I totally see it as two different things. Masculine, they're really more focused on the material life, their sense of stability. Feminines, you're more spiritual nature. You're in the vibration of evolving, ascending, and growing and loving. Masculines, they need to learn self love. They're in an unrequited love relationship. Is that love? No, it's an attachment. Just saying, gotta put the masculine out there. Masculine is stuck in a codependent relationship with a karmic. Now, it's great that they're no longer letting children be the reason. Okay, so they one offed an attachment. What about the other stuff? Is masculine gonna let go of the situation of being in a one sided connection? Because I guarantee you, like masculine did this to the feminine too. Feminine was wanting a relationship with the masculine. Masculine was like, well, I can't because I'm going this way. Maybe it was because of the child situation. Okay, like I said, it's not going to be for everyone. But if it's not a child, it's the ability to not have a new beginning with the feminine, because maybe they said that they didn't love you, or they're not feeling that way. So masculines, they're really thinking. They need to unblock themselves, because why are they so guarded? If they're guarded, they have fear. That means masculines, they're not in a vibration of love. Do you see where I'm getting? Feminines, you have love. You have no fear. That's why you have no expectations of masculines having a reconciliation, because time and time again masculines have really disappointed the feminines, because feminines, you always thought that the masculines had it inside. You knew that there was something deep down inside, and they couldn't break out of their bubble because life got in the way, right? Because of material 3D situations that's getting in the way of this masculine, and they're stuck in that 3D paradigm. Things are shifting, guys. The veil is thin. It should be thin around this time. Now, I know things can get a little bit scrambled, and if that's the case, go ahead and do the meditation. Masculines feel like they can't work on the situation with their feminine because why? They're doing daddy duties, okay? Mama duties, daddy duties, take it as it resonates. If they don't have children, it's their job. That's why they can't work on it with you because they're more focused on their career. But look, they want to reconcile with you. It's not over. This is so frustrating. This is really frustrating, guys, because masculines more than anything, they want to talk to you. They want to reconcile. Their ego is in the way. Maybe it's because they've been turned down by karmic relationships time and time again. When the feminine is over here, that is more than willing to open up and nurture, and help, heal this masculine. But we know that it's not our duty to heal somebody else. They got to come to terms with healing their own selves before they come towards the feminine energy, but they're not in the vibration of self-love because all they've known their whole life is being attached to toxic karmic relationships. And they thought that that was love. It's love because, we need to stay stuck in a relationship for the family unit. That's what I'm saying, guys. Jeez. Like, masculines, they know that feminine, you are it, okay? But they need to balance themselves out first. They need to become more stable and clear minded, okay? And review and renew this connection with you. Only masculines can do this, okay? Like they're really masculines, they really want to offer their love to you, but they feel like maybe feminines have other people, or maybe there's other people that's preventing this masculine to offer their cup of love towards the feminine. Masculine knows there has to be some kind of change, but they're leaving. Do you see this? Masculine is leaving the situation behind so that they can offer this. So they're coming, but they're slow. Like this masculine has evolved. Like they look feminine. Masculine loves you. They have the tools necessary to change and show you how much they can show up in the name of love. They just need to be brave and do it. That's what I'm seeing, guys. There's a lot of thinking that's going on for this masculine. Masculine knows that they're actually caught up in a loveless, one-sided karmic relationship. Yeah, there could have been, children issues for some. Feminines, you're like, you know what? Whenever the masculine's ready, they're gonna be ready. But you're not placing any expectations on this masculine coming through because ultimately it's their free will and the choice of this masculine to choose their feminine. But the problem with these masculines is that they have fear. But why are they fearful of the feminine? Why? Because they're honest. And masculines, they're so used to deceptive, lying, karmic situations. So they don't know how to use their discernment. I don't know. But that's the whole situation of what's going on for this masculine collective over the weekend, guys. That's the feel I'm getting. Feminine, what is going on with you? Now, I'm not going to take a whole bunch of time on you because y'all know who you are. Well, let's go ahead and see briefly what is going on with the feminine collective. And then I'm going to pull an Akashic record and see where are you and Divine Masculine at in this moment. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is Divine Feminine collective energies for the weekend? What is coming towards them as this retrograde begins? How are they currently thinking of the masculine? How are they feeling? What is it that they want? What do they want to do about the situation? What are their challenges? And what is the outcome? Thank you. Feminines, we have here 4 of Wands and it's in reverse. So you're not feeling very good about this twin flame connection. I mean, it's in here time and time again. You're like, reconciliation? Yeah, okay. In my wildest dreams. You're not feeling very stable here, until masculine gets a divorce, okay, and if they're in actually a marital situation, seeing is believing, okay, it can go both ways because feminines, you've been trying to ground yourself from your 5D consciousness towards your 3D consciousness, and, you're trying to be a realistic right now. But, if your person is not in a marriage, what I'm saying is that you're not feeling very good because there's no sense of stability in the connection between you and masculine. And I see here the 6 of Wands. So you want victory. You want to do what feels right for you. So I feel as if, you're holding back. You don't want to invest into the situation because there's no return. And what I'm getting is that you really want reconciliation. You really do, and for some, you've just been in your head, but you want to get out of it about this communication from your masculine. You want the truth. You want contact. You want to know, where is this masculine at? They may come out scrambled, guys. I'm not going to lie. Because in their head, they're all about it. But, when it comes to the action, it's like, I don't know. Throw them a rope, guys. I feel like you're feeling really defensive. There's a wall here. This is you. I don't know. This could be the karmic. Who knows? Take your pick. There's a blockage here. And you're having to defend yourself. Yeah, because it's a group situation. You're not dealing with one karmic. It's multiple. It's more than one person, energy, or situation. That's why, feminines, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna play it smart. I'm not going to, beat myself over this masculine energy who is stuck with multiple karmic situations. But you're watching them. You're keeping your eye on them. And you don't want to fight this anymore. So it's almost as if you're tired of putting up a wall. You're just tired, feminine. You want to relax, maybe take you a salt bath, a bubble bath, right? Yeah, you're no longer passionate towards this masculine. Maybe this is the karmic situation coming through. But I really feel as if you want to get out of this separation from the masculine. You've already healed over the past. You just want communication. You feel like you can't offer the masculine anything in the physical. And you're trying to make a decision. You're at a crossroads right here. That maybe you can't grow into this. So, again, this energy of the feminines that I'm picking up is that you're being realist. You're like, well, masculine's not showing up. They're still with the karmic. Are they going to still stay stuck in a karmic relationship? If they do, that's on them. But you're not going to hold yourself back for this masculine. That's what it feels like. Yeah, because you want a partnership. You want a team player. You want someone who wants to collaborate and cooperate. Not have like a one side relationship. That's why, this is what I'm feeling. It goes both ways, right? This unrequited love situation with this masculine, maybe you wanted cooperation, but masculine wasn't cooperating with you, but they were cooperating with the karmic over here. And the karmic was like, I don't know, and masculine is like doing everything that they can, towards this karmic, but they turn their back away from the feminine. For what reason? I don't know, guys. I mean, there's some unhealthy attachment, and everyone's issue is different, right? It could be childhood traumas, like personal wounding. Okay, something traumatic that happens that masculine needs to work on. Feminines, you want basics. You want someone who's gonna be present. You want someone who's gonna show up and show out. You got my hand, I got you. You got kids, bring your kids too. You're willing to put in the effort if they ever show up because you're very passionate towards this, but you feel left out in the cold. So here you are trying to manifest with the magician, the causes and conditions. You're trying to get out of your head over this backstabbing betrayal, this feeling like you can't move forward because it's hurtful about, a divorce or not really receiving a relationship or a partnership from your masculine. You keep thinking about the past. You keep thinking, am I naive to stay stuck thinking masculine's gonna come back? So you got the truth, feminine. There's something that you're aware of that you need to heal. You're feeling hopeless. So, like I said, there's like a real like a reality check, right? There's a reality check about the feminines that masculine is not showing up. They're not present. They're not wanting to be a team player. That's all you ever wanted. You want someone who talks. You're not getting it. Instead, this masculine's stuck in an unrequited love relationship. But I guarantee you, feminines, masculines, okay, they're going to be showing up and they're going to contact their feminine, saying, well, can we work it out? Because they knew that you loved them. They had love for you too, but they were too afraid to admit their wrongs. And they lost so much in the process. You want a new beginning. You want to jump and you want to walk away. Dang, feminine. Feminine, you're like, you know what? Peace out. 2022, I'm doing me, right? And that is what's lighting your fire. You are very passionate about walking away from the situation. And again, you're just kind of stuck. You're like, damn, I'm stuck in my head. Is this what I really want? You want justice. We're in Libra season right now. So, you want balance, you want fairness, you want equality. And you're stressed out that you're not getting it. So, in order to work on yourself, you got to learn to love yourself first. I say this time and time again for my feminine collective, but honestly, masculines could use the same for themselves because they're not loving themselves. Found you're far more advanced in this whole spiritual concept of self-love and self-care. Masculines, I see that little improvements, okay? Little improvements, but are they fully awakened? No. Just saying. They're slowly getting there, guys, okay? I mean, but once they, but it's not for all masculines. There are some woke masculines. There really are. And it's very small. I think it's like 5% that are woke and who have balls to really work and be with their feminine. And honestly, guys, I've been doing personal readings. There's a handful in this collective that I've been channeling where your masculines are actually talking to you guys and they're actually coming back. And yes, there are some really effed up, karmic situations that are going on that they're actually leaving. So hooray for you guys. I'm so happy for that wave. Moving on. So I'm seeing here, feminine, okay, that you're taking a time out, okay, because you need to work on self love. So, feminines, you know that you need to work on yourself. That is what you're thinking. How are you feeling? Is the lovers and the Queen of Air. You want to communicate that you want a love partner. You want a lover who's going to be present. What do you want? We have here the Queen of Water in reverse with the Two of Air. You're in your head about not being able to show up. So I thought this was the Queen of Water, so I guess because I saw the water puddle right there. This is the Queen of Earth. So how you're thinking is that, you need to really work on your material stability, okay, and be self-reliant and not codependent and needy on other situations. And you're really thinking, or maybe this is your idea of a karmic, being codependent and needy on your divine masculine. Take it as it resonates, okay? But what I'm seeing here with what you want is you really want to work on self-love, okay, which still applies, okay? You're in your head about it because you don't know. So you still have some healing work to do, feminines. You're there. I mean, don't be so hard on yourself. Every day we have to put some effort, right? Especially if we go backwards. So right now in our actions, we have the Two of Water in reverse with Temperance in reverse. You're not being very patient with this idea of self-love. You've lost your patience. And I know, this ain't the first time I've come across this energy, especially if you've been following me on my channel for I don't know, the past couple of years. Feminines, what's my favorite P word? Patience. Patience. How patient are you? It's been years. I know, because masculine's slow as hell. They can't get out of that relationship with the karma because they're too attached to it because of a situation that happened during childhood, or it's because of the kids. Well, I see that they're not letting the kids get in the way finally after how many years? That's what I'm saying. So, what is the challenge? The challenge of feminine is for you to just stay balanced. Okay. I really feel like you're in your head and you need to heal about this separation dealing with your masculine. It's going to be okay. You've already released the notion that you're going to get reconciliation, so that you're just going to work on focusing on yourself. And once you really focus on yourself, that's when masculine actually comes out of the woodworks. So in the outcome, oops, sorry. I'm picking from the wrong deck. In the outcome, I see here the devil with the nine of earth. So I see that you're attached to this codependency. You're codependent on something. You need to let go. So it could be an idea that maybe you're not good enough for this masculine, because time and time again, masculine's not choosing the feminine over the karmic situation. And feminines, you're thinking like, what is it that I lack that I don't have that the karmic has? Well, for one, it's because they're married to somebody else, or they're in a relationship, or they have kids with somebody else. It's not that you didn't have that. It's just, they a past situation had happened and they feel like they have to stick with it. But that's a self-limiting belief. They don't have to be stuck in it. I mean, you know what I mean? They have their free will to choose to leave. They don't have to be stuck. I'm just saying. So feminine, wow. You're not going to invest into a situation that is not investing into you. You're no longer, you know, building an empire with your masculine if they're not showing up. I feel like you're gonna do it by yourself. I see the eight of earth in reverse with the 10 of earth in reverse. I mean, why are you gonna invest if your person is not putting anything in here? They're investing, they're putting their hand out towards the karma. Here, karma, here's my money. Here, what else do you need? Even though that they don't love them, and here, have it. You know, just saying. And I see that there's something that you're going back to reflect on, which is what is going on with this retrograde period. You're thinking long term. If it's not now, maybe in the future. But for right now, you're going to work on yourself. And that's where the feminines are at. Feminines, you're going to do you until masculines wake up and actually takes the action to approach the feminine. That's what I have, guys. So let's go ahead and see what is the Akashic message here. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the message that masculines and feminines need to know about their current situation in this moment? What is the Akashic message? We have Adsum. It's number 22. So if you've been seeing a lot of twos, this is a sense of duality. This is a sense of making a decision. Also, it means paying attention. What choice is masculine and feminine going to make? It's like make it or break it. And look, it's about what 2 plus 2 is 4. This is about stability, about marriage, about like grounding. This is about being honest and truthful, integrity. Also, it could mean like making a choice. A candle casts light in an open book held by a young woman sitting at a desk. Her eyes are drawn to the side as if she were distracted from her reading by a curious thought or someone nearby. She is surrounded by several people, many of whom are somewhat translucent and glowing. An angel bends and whispers, Adsum, I arrive. I am here. I attend you. Adsum is a single word that has many, many meanings. First, it affirms your own strength and focus in the present. You can use it as a command word whenever you find yourself distracted from what's at hand. Say, Adsum, I am here, and feel yourself attend to the situation or person before you. This word also declares your arrival at your goals and all your wishes coming true. Say, Adsum, I arrive, and take a moment to see yourself reaching your goals absolutely. Whenever you get this card, know that you're on your way to the results you seek with the help of others and the glorious help of Spirit. This card also reminds you to be assured that no matter what is happening in your life, Spirit is always there for you. They reach out to you, sharing your light and power and serving you in every way. From the least to the highest, from grandma to the divine, the eternal community attends you. Say Adsum and take some time to attend them too. You can act on your promise to God as Spirit lifts you upon their shoulders. You are present for each other, and together you arrive at your dreams. Wow. That's really beautiful. If you say Adsum, you're going to get the guidance. They're going to be there. I really feel like there's going to be an arrival of some of your masculines. They're going to come through, guys. Between now and November, I guarantee you, you're going to be hearing from your masculine. Obviously, for some it's going to be through 5D, but I really feel like this is going to be in the 3D. That's what I have, guys. Masculines, they just need to get over this karmic situation. This is the final attempt before a new cycle begins, before the next retrograde happens next year. Is masculine ready to end their karmic relationships in 2021? Or are they going to drag it out until 2022? That's the question, guys. What is it that you want to change now that is going to, have like, I don't know, I don't know, something better in the future? Do it now. Don't do it later. Because what matters is what you do in the present moment. That's what I have, guys. So I really hope that was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit me on my website. It's www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. And guys, I wanted to do a free reading for one lucky person here in the chat room, but I have to pick my son up at the bus stop. So I don't think I have time. But I don't know. I'll reserve it for next week. How's that? Or maybe I'll come on Instagram and answer a few questions over there. I'm not sure yet, guys. Okay, I'm very sporadic these days, so if I don't hear from you guys over the weekend with another live session, I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. I hope it's beautiful. Okay, don't let this retrograde, deter you. Okay, I really feel it's actually a very positive retrograde, and it's a matter of how you view it. Okay, if you think it's going to be positive, it will be positive. If you think it's going to be crappy, it will be crappy. It's really in the eyes of the beholder, right? It's what you think you will manifest type of situation. So, again, I hope that it was helpful. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.